Hi guys, so excited. Welcome to my very first video of my Dare to Decorate series. We're doing a living room makeover of my living room. Of course, I don't want to show you too much. Don't want to reveal all the secrets, but we're concentrating on just area rugs, but with a little twist. So when I started designing my living room, I definitely wanted an area rug to frame out and give this area a different look and different function, because I have a large loft here where half of the room is the living room, half of the room is the dining room. I also have 3 dogs and a cat. So I needed something that was easy to clean. Something I can throw in the bathtub and hand wash it, or just throw in the wash machine. Get a nice thick piece of fabric, as large as I can, in a design I like, and let me sew something a little bit like a thick Suzanne on the floor as a carpet. I did add a larger border around it to make it as large as I could, and I thought it was large enough. All of my coffee tables fit perfectly on it, and it left a nice, border or space between each of my sitting areas, that it looked even and aesthetic. But it just never was really comfortable. Is also when you have two different kind of flooring coverings or flooring surfaces, is hard to clean. And then I was watching a video from Khuu, and I can only highly recommend her. And I will leave the link to that video down in the description box. But she was talking about a rule of thumb that she always follows, and what a lot of interior designers follow when it comes to area rugs and framing out a certain area of your apartment. The area rug needs to be big enough that all the furniture fits on the area rug, which mine did not. But this space here, 3.5 meters deep, 3.4 meters wide, where was I gonna find a carpet, number one, that's exactly those dimensions and the color and pattern I loved? And then it only left me getting something specially made or custom made, which is gonna be extravagant when it comes to money. And I didn't wanna pay that kind of budget, because remember, I still have 3 dogs and a cat. So I started thinking, what if I order ones in different sizes, but they all have the same colors, but different patterns, and see if I can somehow puzzle them together, lay them out a little bit like in a Bedouin tent, or an Arabic tent in the desert, or very often in the villas of Tangier and Morocco, how they have different sizes and different forms of kalim rugs that are all, they're covering a large area, but they're all small and, like I said, different sizes. All the colors accent each other. Found some carpets, ordered them, but of course I had this idea in my head until I finally laid it down, until it finally worked. I was not sure. That was the method to my madness. Let's see if that method worked. Let's get started. Here you see my current rug and my sweet cat Clover. It's the night before the makeover. I'm going to take this up and clean it, so be ready for tomorrow. And here are the new rugs that we're going to be using. Hey, Mr. Scully. Oh, fucking hot. Okay. Hi, guys. One of this stuff, I need to get the gluing hammer to get it out. das wirklich ist hier. Und ich finde mit diesem kleinen Teppich, ist halt alles so klein gemacht.
Ja, nee, das wird echt cool.
Like I said, I got everything in a black and white theme, but I wanted one a little bit more black and darker because of the black sofa. So I think I'm going to put this one in that corner. So most of it is under the black sofa. So this is going to be a little bit of trial and error until I get it together how I want it. So let's see how it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh. Okay, which way should the pattern go? Crawling around the floor. Okay, do I want this one here or do I want it in the back? Let me open up this one. It's really cool. I think I want this one up here in the corner because it has a little bit of a purple tinge to it. And I think that will look good with the purple chairs. I want to make sure I lay this out. Oh, this is gorgeous. I want to make sure I lay this out so a part of it is going under the sofa. Okay, I think I know how I'm going to lay this. I'm going to lay this way. Okay, why is typical old apartment, the walls are not even? I have it exactly on the wall and it's 2 centimeters above. This one is exactly on the wall. Oh. Oh, you will see that. Maybe I just need to stretch it. Alex, what am I gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna put this one. I don't think this carpet is cut totally straight. And plus this chair and the curtains will be here, so I hope this will be hidden. Let me get them halfway laid out and make sure I like it before I start here complaining. Okay. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, now we're going for this one here. Alright, that's also a puzzle and that's pretty much good together. Okay, this has to end right here. So that means I have to pull this up a little bit. There is a corner here where my husband screwed it up. I think I'll put it there because the speaker comes over. But I just want to see how far this is going to come out and how this is going to look. How is it looking to you? Does this one look stupid because it's so brown, or it looks okay? Ah, look, that there. You know what I can do? I can put this one over this one, oder? I can put this one over this one because Christian ruined it there. And if I turn around the other way, then that light spot would be here where he ruined those 2 spots. Ugh. Okay, let me put this in the corner and see how it looks first. Look, all that vacuum cleaning and everything, there's still hair here. Alright, that's lining up good. Now lay that one over. lay this one over this one also?
I think so.
Now I feel like it's too less
So,
of
yeah.
the original. I think it needs to go over that. But that's just so sad that I'm going to lose the top part of this flower.
Yes, but we can...
Yeah, but if I turn it around, then this is going to be under the sofa and you really won't see it.
Yeah, that's true. So then you change when your dog makes it dirty.
Exactly. Alright, but right now we have to take this up anyway because it's not dry. So at least we're going in this... But it looks okay together, would you say, Luke? I'm just worried about this spot right here. Oh, but I forgot I have the hookers here in the front. Maybe one will sit on top of that. Or I go ahead and turn it around like this because this will be then under the sofa and this white run piece right here. No, you'll see that right now. Oh, shit!
Again.
Oh god, I'm probably gonna hit that thing 10 more times. Alright, we'll figure that out because see the light spots, Christian called himself going to take the stain out and he left the stain stuff on it too long, so it's white. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. But we're on the right idea. Okay, good. This has to be laid outside to dry a little bit more. We're gonna go have some lunch. It's cool that these lay here and get a little bit, what do you call it, flat. But I think pretty much we're good to go with the idea. Because of course, there was madness in my own head, but I wasn't sure if it really was going to work. But now I do see it's going to work. I like. So, yeah, Alex and I are going to go have lunch, let this carpet dry, and then back to work.
Bon
Peace.
appetit.
Lunch and a couple of glasses of wine and a nice beer for Alex. Carpet here, my original carpet is dry. A couple of parts he had to blow dry. But then I ironed it, we laid it out, and I think we finally have the perfect design. This is what we want. We set one heavy speaker there. We set the largest marble table back there just so we could have some anchor to hold the corners, that nothing moves. And I think we got it, and I think I like it. And now we have to put everything back where it belongs. Okay, so here we go. We're done. We're done. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. Let's see how it looks. Look what we did. Alex and I think it really does look good. I love all the different designs. Everything fits. And even though it's the same space, look how larger everything looks. Look, just making sure that the carpets, the furniture was on all of the carpets. It really does frame out the space and makes it even more larger. And it's a lot easier for me to clean. I don't have to do a combination of a small rug trying to pull it out of the way to clean the hardwood floors and then trying to vacuum the small rug. Now everything's covered with rugs. I cleaned the floor very well afterwards. So I just gotta run a vacuum cleaner over it. Perfect. Okay, after I did a little bit more decorating, then I will show you some after pictures. We did it! Yay, Alex! Yay! Okay, you guys, that's the end of the video. You see how my living room turned out. I love it. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to do a follow-up in the next couple of days that I will do all the listings and all the information of the cost of all the rugs, where I found them, and a little bit of information on where I bought and how I renovated all the furniture in my living room. You were probably wondering how this sofa I'm sitting on came apart and what that was all about, but stay tuned. A couple of days, everything will be there for you, all the information you need. See you then.